How's it going, everybody? Honestly, we weren't really planning on doing anything tonight, only because Kevin is out of town for a high school reunion, and frankly, I was a little tired tonight. But uh, TennoCon was today for Warframe, and so I felt really obligated to show off some of the cool in-game stuff that they've put for us to kind of get hyped for future content with this. Because again, a lot of it looks honestly really cool. Real quick, yes, I did get Oraxia because frankly, it's a spider Warframe, and she looks eerily like aesthetically similar to Hornet from Hollow Knight to me. I couldn't resist. Like again, the helmet shape above everything else, like in the spider theme, just made me feel like it was a Hornet reference in some capacity, even if it maybe isn't officially. I don't know. Anyway, let's just hop right into it because if you look at the origin system here, something is here that isn't usually here. The Tenno Live 2025 Relay. We're gonna scroll on down to a nice and high temp.
You, you come to me. Come to me. Day of my daughter's wedding. Come to me on the day of my daughter's divorce.
Oh, that's too bad. Is there any follow up to that or no?
No. You just
Alright.
picked a really bad day to come here.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I'm
Don.
just really, like, I know mafiosos don't like to talk about this stuff, but it's getting to my mental health. But yeah, there was one of our
Oh
guys
my
that
god. Hold on, wait, real quick. I just want to take fucking atmosphere out the gate.
What are we
So we
doing?
got this fucking eerie ass music and this fucking visual. So my understanding is this thing here is like a very early, like still under the control of the Orican version of a sentient. This is wild. Is there anywhere to go here?
Yeah, no, us mafioso types don't typically do therapy. We had one guy do it. He ended up fucking just using the therapy to get into his family's head. It was fucked.
Oh,
Yeah, no, we don't talk about Tony anymore. That really is the summary of The Sopranos. Tony Soprano using everything he learned from therapy to basically get away with being a terrible person.
okay, so this was probably more for the sake. This relay was probably more for the sake of watching the Tenno Live when it was ongoing. Fortunately, I was out of the house at the time, so I couldn't like be in game for that. Still, oh my god, the atmosphere for this is wild. Very excited to see what they do with this. Anyway, there is more stuff here. I do know that much, like to do with this update.
Look at that Batman. Guilty.
Let's- How do we go?
Oh no, I fell into the storm.
Probably should have looked up actually how to play the demo for the new thing ahead of time. Oh!
Anyway, I just got Victory Royale. Probably should have made that clear. Um, hey gamers, use shared screen, please.
Hold on.
Ow, my hand. You look like Spider.
That's because she is Spider. This, right, I was explaining this before you got on. This is Auraxia. She is currently the most recent new Warframe.
Ordis has been counting stars,
Yes.
operator. All accounted for.
The new. She is no Warframe. She is here to conquer the world.
Was I mistaken in assuming this is like a playable thing, like the same way that the Warframe 1999 thing was playable?
I don't know.
I'm just trying to find any answer about this, and it's kind of getting on my nerves.
Don't need the fear. Your dog is here. Fuck. I'm even more afraid. Oh my god. Look at her. Fighter. Oh my god. What's with the fart machine?
Oh, that's just like part of her animation is this like poison that like seeps out from her.
No, I'm talking about that thing there.
Oh,
Little
that's
bug.
just my cancer Roomba. There's my normal Roomba.
That's a cancer Roomba?
This is my water Roomba. Hold on, there's some more wandering around here. This is my funky Roomba.
Is that Peacock?
And this is my rich boy Roomba. And no, hold on, where'd he go? He wandered off. That is not a peacock. That is a cat in a wizard outfit. And now he's floating because he is a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. A what? You're a wizard. A what? You're a fucking wizard, Harry. Told you how good you fat oaf. I'm not gonna be a fucking wizard. Full disclosure, and I'm sure you guys figured it out pretty quickly. When I said I was gonna do a stream for Amiibo Festival, I think you all knew I was implying I was gonna buy the Gex trilogy.
I don't know if I did know that.
I didn't because I didn't feel like it, but I was planning on it. Is it Gex Night?
I don't know. Maybe I fucking missed something in the Tenno Live relay.
Ah, yes, the spider robot that watches over all. I like spaceship. It's green.
Cast and cry, raise the million pylons high.
So does that thing have a face?
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Wait.
Unnecessarily.
Ooh, hidden novels. I did hear about the. Oh, that's gonna trigger some ADD. Okay, we're searching for these old guys now.
Oh no, yeah, the collectathon. ADHD and/or autism cannot handle this. There's something about a collectathon where it's like when you beat like the main story of the game, and it's like you didn't collect all items. It's like, well, why don't you just
Shoot me
put
in
me
the
down like
head,
a
right?
dog? Like, why don't you just tell me my dick's small at that point? Jesus, if I can kick a guy down. What are you doing?
I'm looking for those little bobbleheads.
Are they all? They can't just all be here.
I think they are. I think they're hidden around this thing.
We're gonna find out there's like 300 of them, and they're all spread out across each section of the game.
That would be sadistic, and I also totally wouldn't write it off.
We're gonna find out. There might be two in the same area. No guarantee. My son does not have ADD.
He just likes to bounce. Or to jump. Okay, the first one is around here. So I checked that other side.
Is there another level above this one?
There might be. Hold on, I'm gonna check. Oh yeah, there is.
I finally got the cel-shaded Superman skin.
Okay, there is and there isn't, because I can't... Oh. Hey.
What is this?
It's a guy. It's another player.
How'd you... Okay. We joke here over at Lone Knight Gaming that we're not the most financially responsible people.
You already bought Cyborg, didn't you?
No. Have some faith. I purchased All-Star Superman.
I mean, that's a good comic.
And, like,
I don't necessarily blame you for that.
And like 3 other comics with it.
Okay, never mind. It is just the one Noggle. Alright.
Like in general, or just in this area?
No, like in general of the like hidden free ones, it's just the one. But yeah, no, this is basically like, I think in a previous time we've played Warframe on stream, I've explained what the sentients are. Basically these like mechanical life forms created by the Orokin to do their bidding, only for them to, as the name implies, gain sentience and realize, why the fuck are we doing this? This is basically implied to be a very early form of sentient. Like back when they were still under the Orokin control.
Wow, it's cool your body just formed a hole in the middle of your stomach.
Oh, well, no, that's kind of a trademark, like, appearance, like, part of the appearance of the sentience, is the fact that, they don't connect at a pelvis. They're like it just keeps going up until their chest.
Yeah. No, you see, I had a stomach, but then this small child with a monkey tail fucking flew right through me.
No, okay.
Oh.
I had to look it up. This one is specifically called a Hunhalis, which is eerily similar to the name Hunhao, who is one of the leaders of the sentients. And again, being that this thing is from the past makes me think there's going to be something there.
you know, I think Warframe and various other video games, if I had to deal with a boss, way to beat him, like I could kill him. I think he's not a particularly strong boss, but no, I want to make an example. I'm gonna put him on the fucking moon and leave him there. That's it.
Jesus.
He put a rabbit on the moon.
Sleep where comets whisper by. Sleep while constellations sigh of that far shore forlorn.
Oh my god.
Onward
No fucking way people are falling through this shit.
but we may tame the sky.
There's a post on Facebook of Pat Mahomes going to the Texas floods and saving people, and it's very clearly AI. And one of my old teachers is sharing it. It's like, come on, dude. Like, yes, Pat Mahomes, who looks dry as can be, with a Chiefs t-shirt that's not wet in the slightest. Yes, he's actually there during the Texas floods.
I mean, I wish I could say I was particularly shocked.
Did you see that backflip I could do? I could totally do a backflip.
Oh.
Yes, we all do backflips. For
Okay,
Warframe.
Real quick, I don't know if the dog barking is bleeding into the mic. I'm sorry about that.
I do hear the dog.
My mom and my dog's hyped up for the fact that my brother is almost home way too soon. Like, he's not close enough for her to be doing this, but now they're going to be losing their shit. I also have to apologize because I clearly misunderstood something. I thought the gameplay demo for the new update was playable because the last major time they did that, it was. But as far as I'm aware, it's not this time, which is weird to me, but I don't know.
So, as a bit to basically, if I ever, odds of this ever happening are non-existing, because I think the channel is effectively dead. But if I ever make it on Did You Know Gaming, this could be my tryout. Did you know, in Godzilla -1, made in 2023, the whole final act of the movie gets very blurry and hard to see. This is a reference for the fact that I was not expecting to cry like a fat idiot in the Godzilla movie.
I saw that. I saw that post.
Gonna read shitty movie details.
Wasn't it from shitty movie details?
Just read every shitty movie detail post like it's a segment for Did You Know Gaming. It's a good one.
Well, we're still going to do Gift of the Lotus that are part of the TennoCon update.
Yeah. Did you know?
Oh, but I clearly joined partway through here. Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Did you know? In Rick and Morty Season 4, Episode 1, they see a timeline in which they were Blades. This is because Blade has an iconic enough outfit that you can dress as him without using blackface. Jeremy!
Jeremy, what did you do?
Blackface, we just made that clear. Did you know? In Superman 2025.
So, real quick, here's the thing with Araxia is one of her abilities spawns these. These are the Scuttlers. They're my babies.
They remind me of those little... They remind me of those droids from Episode 3, the ones that attack the ships directly.
Oh yeah, the Ripper droids.
Yeah.
You want to see something that's gonna make it worse?
Yes. Oh, my God. My legs were tired. Aren't those still your legs? Shut up.
Yeah, but these legs aren't tired.
They remind me of like when Doc Ock uses his robo limbs to walk around.
Move on. We have got
Did you
to
know?
find a terminal.
It's Superman 2025. Kara Zor-El is played by Millie Alcock. This is a reference to how she gives me crippling gender envy. Did you know? Breaking Bad 2011. Jesse briefly covers Brock's eyes while playing the game Sonic 06. This is him showing his protective instincts, as no child should ever experience such horrid shit.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Hello, friends. It is I, the Spider Queen.
This will take a moment.
Or oh my god. I like the idea that as she's using these 4 mechanical spider legs, she's dragging her 2 normal legs on the ground.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Well, so I'm going to say a little bit of something Warframe lore related that'll make it worse. Technically, those legs aren't mechanical.
Oh, they're like, it's just part of the body.
Warframes are biomechanical.
Yeah.
Like, yes, this, even though it looks all synthetic, all of this is basically flesh, more or less.
No, yeah. Can you crawl on the ceiling?
I can't crawl on the ceiling, but I can cling to the walls and turn invisible. And hang from the ceiling, but I can't crawl on up here.
This is a flaw.
Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
So, Chris and I are working on
Continue to defend.
a list of festivals that we're going to submit running late to, and I just pitched to him, let's go to the Rhode Island Film Festival in Providence. And he's like, is that like a prestigious one, or is it like well known? I'm like, oh no, I just want to go to Rhode Island. Like, and I don't really have a reason to go. Like, it's purely just for travel reasons. No other purpose to go to Rhode Island. It's just to say I've been there.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
You ever think about the fact that H.P. Lovecraft had a very thick Rhode Island accent?
No, but I kind of love that.
And they said he had a very
Hey,
high-pitched
stop
voice.
doing donuts in the fucking spaceship.
No. The point I'm getting at is there's a very high chance that H.P. Lovecraft sounded exactly like Peter Griffin.
Holy crap.
Oh, this beyond my imagination.
Reminds me, apparently in Boston they had a pop-up drunken clam.
I did see that. That is cool. I'm a little annoyed it's like a corner bar, because I'm like, that's not the clam. The clam's not a corner bar. But also, it's still very cool.
On switch to for the next one. I'm gonna switch to the other Warframe I'm in the middle of leveling, Lavos Prime.
He's thick.
Well, Lavos' whole deal is he's basically like the alchemist Warframe.
Yeah.
Also, those little weird snake things on his arms that are like moving around. Those are the remains of his mentor, who, to save him from execution, Lavos melted and turned into the snakes.
Got it. So he's a Warframe alchemist.
Pretty much.
So
yes.
he's a semi-metal alchemist.
If you want to go for the joke, Warframes, again, while they are biomechanical, their skin is described as organic steel. So he is a full metal alchemist.
Speaking of snakes, I was watching a fucking Paul W.S. Anderson movie today because I hate myself. I don't even remember the fucking name of it. All I know is it's Dave Bautista and Mia Jovovich they're in a post-apocalyptic world with zombies. I mean, demons. They're demons, not zombies. And Dave Bautista has a pet snake that has 2 heads, and it's really cool. And then they kill it off within like 20 minutes. Like, why would you kill off a 2-headed snake? That was the most endearing thing in the movie.
I need you to get inside enemy
Check.
data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Probably should have made sure that. I think it would have automatically cut it out just because I had like a in-game party going on, but still.
Yeah.
Keep going.
In the Lost Lands,
Nobody
that's the
knows
name.
you're here. Tenno,
I know we
be on
talked
the
about the
lookout
movie
for
before,
increased
but
security measures.
have you seen A Working Man, the Jason Statham not Beekeeper movie?
I know the movie. I have not watched it. I have zero
There's this-
interest in watching it, if I'm being honest.
There's a scene where he's meeting, so he's basically like sneaking into the bad guys'
Alarms have been triggered.
faction,
You
basically
need
like
to
get
retrieve
close
that
to
data
them or
before the
whatever.
data destruction
You know,
is
basic
complete.
action stuff. And he's meeting with 2 of the main henchmen
Stay
for the
focused.
main villain.
There's a heavy unit
And-
approaching.
one of the henchmen is like this big burly dude in a suit. They're meeting at a diner, and Jason Statham orders pancakes. And the big burly dude, just staring him down, just aggressively pours maple syrup on his pancakes, just like without breaking eye contact. And I'm like, is this meant to be intimidating?
It's like, man, you're doing syrup. Like, it's hard to seem like tough when doing so.
Like, are you fucking with me? Oh, it's so fucking funny for no reason. Well, actually, no, it's very funny, and it's meant to be. But also, what? I also love the leader of the biker gang in the movie, who has a fucking throne room, and his throne is made entirely of like mufflers or whatever. So fucking stupid, but I love it. I love the scene where he goes to David Harbour to get weapons, but I told you guys about this bit. Fucking, like, the gun room in an action movie is a moment a lot of people, like, I don't know if people get excited for it, but it's nothing like oh, this is gonna be gun room, this is gonna be kind of cool. It is they give this big build-up to the gun room, only for it to basically be a walk-in closet that's really tight, and they only have like 4 or 5 guns. And you can tell like they were on a budget crunch because they did not show off any of the weapons.
Data
I
integrity
was trying
verified.
not to laugh.
Retrieval
My
was
God,
successful.
all their money went
We've
into the
set off
big
too
name
many
actors
alarms.
and nothing else.
Eliminate all remaining enemies so that news of our infiltration does not reach high command.
I'm a working man, working hard and hardly working. You came in this group, that's not a real line. I know you're never gonna see.
Your sacred token
Hold on,
shall
where's this
remain
fucker?
secure from the grasp of the idol.
There.
There he is. Get his ass.
Alright, we got him.
He did it. I know it's obvious earlier from my messages in the group chat, but I was watching a series of dropout clips. Most notably, one of the people on their crew guessing whose breast milk was whose just based off the flavor of it. Hello, you hanging in the ceiling.
She's fine. She's vibing.
Another job well executed.
It is the fact that they were able to guess all three breast milks perfectly with just off vibes and flavor.
Jesus Christ.
Have you seen I think it's Game Changer. Have you seen the bit where Sam basically is like, we're gonna have multiple drunk women, except for one, and one person's gonna be sober, and everyone's gonna have to guess who the sober one is. And then the twist is that they're all sober, that they don't know that they're all sober.
Oh, right. I almost forgot to put down my prize.
What's
Yes.
the prize?
Grenier Prime. Oh, where to put him? I mean, I guess I'd find a spot with the others. No, I kind of filled up all the space. Oh, it would make sense to put him with Clem somehow. Can I fit him in front of Clem?
Clem Fandango?
No, just Clem. There we go. Right in front of the stalker. No, so for context, the Grenier as we know them, I'm going to use Clem here as an example, are basically like cloned soldiers, but over the years the cloning has degraded so much that they're all basically like invalids as a race.
Is sorry. Happy to report that all
Yeah.
good jokes.
This is
are
a
done.
Grenier back in the Orcan Age, back when they were first being used as soldiers, and before the cloning process had degraded a lot.
Got it. That makes
So
sense.
they're not as deformed as, like, in their armor's a lot cleaner and nicer, etc.
Got it. Excuse me, Steven. This is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me?
No, and in fact, hold on, just because I now need to give, like, context to something else. There, because it's fucking destroy, of course. Chronica Relay will do.
Gosh.
Let's head straight to Darvo Deals.
So, Tenno, you up for
on.
a little job on the side?
Where is he? Where is my boy?
My boy.
Well, no, because Darvo looks
Listen,
after Clem in
I
a
have
lot of ways.
little job for you. Interested? So, what do you say? Will you help him out? And don't worry, you'll get paid too.
Help Clem retrieve the relic. So Clem started off as a meme, like, within the Warframe community, like, years ago now, of basically, like, it was a series of joke comics of Clem, the Grenier that wanted to be a
The
Tenno.
merchandise acquisition
So
mission.
this is Clem.
You and Clem, go Zarakas.
Oh my
While
god,
my
look at
other
him.
operative is Yacht.
He's particularly short for a Grenier. He wears a tiny little roller on his back there, and he is assigned on like a Tenno would. And he wields 2 Grakatas, as opposed to 1, because Clem is special. He gets 2 Grakatas. And he also always has his mask on, like, slightly ajar, which makes it easy to identify him.
I love it.
Again, yes, everyone loves Clem. He's amazing. Oh, I don't like that. That flicker does not bode well for me. Oh, fuck me. Hold on, let's get this out of the... Let's get this out of the way first, because these fuckers are about to make my life a living hell.
I don't know where this is, but there's a walk-in SpongeBob house. I kind of hate it because when you walk in, you go into his bedroom. It doesn't really make sense.
Anyway, on with the mission.
They cut off life support. You going to let them intimidate you like that?
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. Clem only knows how to say Clem, thus his name. Well, no, actually, I take that back. He knows how to say Grakata as well.
Grakata.
God, I've got to, like, look up the old, like, the Grenier that wanted to be a Tenno comics, because they're really adorable. But no, yeah, again, like, Clem became such a, like, a favorite, like, fan character that the devs eventually are like, yeah, why not? Let's add him to the game. He's adorable.
Deal time. You interested in some half-price life support? Just kidding. Here comes another.
Do I feel like...
Yes, you do.
Fuck it.
Disturbance. Tenno forces need back.
Real quick, let me read this straight.
Gateway collapse
Did you know?
imminent.
During the end credits of Shrek 2001, hundreds of names are listed. This is because teamwork makes the dream works.
And save any Solaris you can.
I know I can get away with that shitty joke if you're getting too focused to say anything. You did it.
Count's
I
still
think.
critical.
Eh,
Can't let up.
like the bare minimum. I'm not really good with like shit that requires me to go operator mode. It's one of my weaknesses.
You went operator mode. I'm gonna go $10 mode. $10.
Oh wait, hold on. The boy needs my help.
Thank you.
It's getting stuffy down there, Daniel. Turn on some life support. Feels better already. Hey, don't forget about this capsule, eh? Oh, that's better.
Oh, gosh. Oh, lordy. Ever think about the fact that this Warframe is the same color as Green Bay Packers?
How fucking dare you?
You should think about finding a capsule.
Oh shit, it's the Green Bay Packers. Did you see that bit from Shane Gillis' SB speech where he's like, Aaron Rodgers didn't want to take the COVID vaccines, think it would be bad for him. Then he joined the New York Jets.
Turn on some life support. Breathe easy, Tendo. You should think about finding a capsule. Hey, dropping another capsule. That's better. Capsule ready. capsule incoming.
I guess Moscow is finally getting hit, like proper, by the Ukraine army.
Don't forget about
Oh,
the
shit.
capsule.
I mean, let's be honest, that was kind of inevitable, but interesting that it's actually happening.
Fire explosions reported near Moscow as Ukraine launches drone attack on Russia's capital. I feel like part of that is kind of old news, because I feel like they did hit Moscow slightly, but nothing
Like
too
parts
big.
of it, yeah.
But this might be like a big attack.
Hey, dropping another capsule.
Damn.
We got what we need, so let's head home. Whoa. You did it. I knew you could handle it. Capsule ready.
Oh, wait. Now that I did a mission, I see.
This won't last long.
No, damn it. You know, sometimes when you come to Barrow's shop, Clem will just be standing next to him. Fortunately, it's fairly random.
Oh yeah, did you see that Gutfield segment where he's like, "We're gonna reclaim the word Nazi"? It's like, why?
Ugh, yeah, no, it's like, well, and doesn't he specifically phrase it like, and again, I'm unfortunately quoting here, we need to take a lesson from the blacks.
Yep. He says, "We're gonna take back our own N-word." It's like, It's a lot to unpack here.
Actually, you know what? Dude, if you want to go around encouraging people to call you a Nazi, be my guest.
Yeah, you know what? More power to you, bud.
Just
That's
know
where you
people
want
will
to
also
stand.
be inclined to react to you accordingly. Oh shit, I mentioned this off stream. I discovered this by complete accident when I came here for something else. Yeah, no, I found this. Jade's Promise.
What is it?
Memory Feather 1. Beside Lair Uranus. Or Bedside Lair Uranus. I will live, little one. We will live. Memory Feather 2. Crevasse, Lua. The Executor smirked down at me. What is a life but a mass of unfulfilled potential? Just like the life that would have grown within you, but you chose to spite us. And for that sin, you will mother only ashes and oblivion. Jade. I screamed defiance in his face, but my voice was razors and steel. Did you hear me, my beloved child? Did you feel my promise? Whatever they have done to us, I shall bring you into the world. I will see your face shining down on me. I will raise you to the skies over Lua as my mother lifted me and show you the first mother they desecrated, radiant and blue. When you cry, I will cry too. Memory Feather 3, Hibernation Pod, Jade Light Execution Chamber, Lua. They made me in what they imagine to be asleep between the executions. Or they keep me in what they imagine to be asleep between executions. I pass the time dreaming of us, the games we can still play. I close my mask. Lummy is gone. I open my mask. Here she is, over and over. The decks murmur behind their hands. Memory Feather 4. Ruins. Orican Mansion, Venus. Your father blamed himself. As if love could ever be a crime. As if I had no say in the matter. So now he repents. In his changed skin he serves them. Like a devoted dog, Ballas gloats to me how they dangle the promise of me, of us, over his head. He lives in hope of seeing you again one day. I have promised him this. You should be proud. He wants me to hate. I shall not. I own myself. Memory Feather 5. Battlefield, Tharsis. There is a child in my head. Not you, my love. Some battle-shattered thing. A ghost. A dream. She calls me by a name I do not choose. What are you? I ask. Your operator, the child says. Come on. What did they do to you? Let's go. We're being called up. Time to fight. My hand raises of its own volition. It is trembling. I hear the unvoiced tears in her thoughts. I can do this. I'm Tenno. I can do this. I repeat softly, firmly. What did they do to you? I feel the child curl up, fetal. She whimpers. I I want my mom. With my mind I embrace her. I sing the old songs of Cathal Ra and the riddle verses of Liram of Hawk. I tell her the winding, meandering story of Lankety Hopkin. I am a thing all clouds and feathers. I rock her to sleep. And so I go to war, and none suspect I am as much a warrior as I ever was. With bow and scythe, I fight for the people I despise against a foe that deserved their victory, because I know the reckoning will come. Memory Feather 5. Wreckage, Pluto Terminus. When the drums struck I saw him, changed just as I was changed, but the metal was his. There is no other like it. My Soren. He did not know me. I took him. I flew. Through blood and storm and insanity I flew. Memory Feather 7. Uranus. Tomb. The Sentient. He could not have known it, but in taunting me, Ballas gave me hope. There is plentiful strength within you, but only to keep you preserved as you are now. Your child, alas, will never grow, even if you fed it with all the strength in your body. Perhaps if you lay lifeless for a year, the child would twitch a little. A century, and its heart might begin to beat. Oh, on. Okay, cool. Whoever did that, that was awesome.
Yeah.
1,000 years, and who knows, perhaps you might feel a kick. And so I lie here, stubborn as the day is long, as my father used to say. I promised you would live, little one. I will keep that promise. With your father watching over us, I will give you the gift of myself. And one day these metal fingers of mine will dip in slippery paint and draw a smiley sun and a house and a dog. And all of us together, and I will hear you laugh. Well, that just made me very sad. So, context. Yeah. This was a memorial for the character of Jade, who is a Warframe that was set up through the quest The Jade Promise. It's easier to explain some stuff if I'm back here. So to start with, that is not... Oh, wait, I remember the joke here now. Yeah. So behind me is the Stalker. Now, the Stalker has been around in Warframe since the beginning, effectively, which is kind of evident by the fact that his character model is just a black and red Excalibur with a different helmet. And his main purpose originally was to just if you beat a boss in the game, there was a random chance you would be marked for revenge by the Stalker. And he would show up in a future mission you were in and randomly attack you. Now, if you beat him, you would get blueprints for unique weapons. Anyway.
Yeah.
And again, for a long time, that was his whole deal. However, later on, they never really gave a lot of explanation of why he hated the Tenno and hunted us so much. Later on, he became the Shadow Stalker when he joined forces with the sentient leader Hun Hao. Hun Hao gave him a sword that was a part of himself, and it empowered the Stalker a lot. And as we learn more about what Warframes are, how they were once people turned into these biomechanical weapons of war, we realized that the Stalker doesn't have anyone controlling it. He's just still awake, despite having been turned into a Warframe.
Yeah.
And with the Jade Promise, we found out why he does what he does. I don't believe it was... I think it was a side quest, not a... Yeah, it was a Warframe quest, duh. Wasn't it? Or was it a side quest?
Well, it's early where Nora is, and as she wipes the sleep from her eyes, she wonders, does the Unum ever...
Oh no,
leave
Jade
that
Shadows,
tower?
there it is.
Can she leave that tower? Who is
Oh,
she?
okay, I was hoping it would show actually her, but I guess I gotta...
Someone in Cetus must have answers. Come on,
Here we are.
things. Give it up.
The Jade...
Very cool.
Jade Shadows introduced us to the Warframe Jade, and we basically came to understand that she and Stalker, before they were turned into Warframes, were a couple. They were married to each other. And basically, Jade had originally been taken and turned into a Warframe, not to be used as an actual Warframe initially, but rather due to the power she developed called the Jade Light, as an execution method. Because basically, the light she could generate could basically unmake anything they shone it on, including people. And then when the Stalker was turned into the Stalker, Ballast, the guy who made the Warframes and the biggest piece of shit in the galaxy, dangled Jade over his head, basically saying, if you keep doing my bidding, if you keep doing what I tell you, maybe we'll give you your wife back. Well, obviously, Ballast, being a bastard, never intended to do so.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, due to the fact that Jade was pregnant when she was turned into a Warframe, that aspect stayed. However, like Ballast said in those logs, the baby would never grow under normal circumstances. However, basically, they came up with a plan where she was basically giving all of her energy in her life simply to allow the baby a chance to be born.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually worked. That's the last time officially we've seen the Stalker, is him basically leaving with this new life that should not technically exist, scientifically.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I just love Jade's design as an angel Warframe.
I am gonna hop off here.
Yeah, no worries. All right, I forgot you could totally look at the looks that some of the devs have for different Warframes. I always thought that was cool. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, right, and I almost forgot, I did totally make up Excalibur Umbra in TennoCon gear just to, hype up. I, put him in the Excalibur Immortal skin, gave him that new, I totally went over the top with it, but I love how corny it looks. I also just really love this Syandana. So they gave two versions of it with the TennoCon pack this year. This one, one that's just the plain cape, and then one that is, what's the actual name for it? Void Swept, yeah. So again, we have the normal version that's just a cape. But honestly, the Void Swept is so cool. How can I resist it? And then I paired it with the Apex Signa, which is meant to look like the hands of the man in the wall, right down to the missing finger. Anyway. For the people who did tune in to watch, I'm sorry I wasn't able to do the gameplay loop like I had hoped. What's this now? I didn't even notice I had new messages. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to check those out. Anyway, I had hoped there was a playable demo like there was for 1999, but I guess not. Still, the new content, everything I've seen of it looks really cool. It's very cool to go back to see that age where the Warframes were being used by the Orokin, the Tenno were being used as weapons of war by the Orokin. Very excited for all that new content, and unfortunately, there's not really a way I can show it off on stream, but the Warframe they revealed, as well as the new two new proto frames that accompany it, look amazing. Basically, going with a devil-inspired Warframe. And the interesting thing is its design is actually based on a concept done by former Warframe art director who tragically passed away last year, Mike Minky Brennan. Sorry, one moment. But, it's going to be a devil-themed Warframe named Uriel, as in, the angel from some of the, romantic comedy and other, extended, Christocentric works. And then he's going to be accompanied by two new proto-frames that are Harrow and Wisp, respectively, with Harrow being a priest and Wisp as a nun, which, again, as the two accompanying a devil Warframe feels very appropriate. And then, again, also appropriate considering we're going back and seeing, the Gilded Age of the Sentience when they were first created. We're also getting our next Prime Warframe with Caliban Prime, which is very cool, because Caliban is low-key one of my favorite Warframes design-wise. Again, just the, mix of a sentient and a Warframe is such a fun concept to me. Just this meeting of two worlds. Even the way he's designed is split down the middle of half more in line with a Warframe and half more in line with the anatomy of a sentient. Love his design. Caliban Prime looks fantastic. Can't wait to see more of him. And yes, I am a sucker for this deluxe skin of his that goes full Ghost Conquistador. But anyway, I did intend only for this to be a short stream, and it obviously got shorter once I realized that I can't show the demo as a playable thing. But I highly recommend you go check out that and the other stuff from TennoCon this weekend. It was all very cool. Very excited to hear more in the coming months. But yeah, that's it for us for now, folks. Have a good night, everybody.